Hi, and welcome to our tour of northern Spain. For the next 15 minutes, we're leaving behind the sun drenched cliches of flamenco and bullfights to explore a different side of this incredible country. This is Green Spain, a dramatic coastline of lush hills, pristine beaches, and proud ancient cultures. We'll journey from the elegant promenades of Basque Country to the windswept shores of Galicia, discovering cities that are rich in history, art, and some of the best food you'll ever taste. If you enjoy this kind of detailed travel guide, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Our journey begins in the glamorous foodie capital of San Sebastián. From there, we'll hop over to Bilbao next. We'll relax in the refined coastal city of Santander. This video is divided into clear chapters, which you can see on the timeline, so feel free to jump to the cities that interest you most. Our first stop on the Basque coast, San Sebastián, Donostia. Elegant, seaside, and effortlessly charming. Its crescent bay and green hills create one of Europe's great city views. La Concha curves like a smile, but the soul lives in the Parte Vieja, the old town. Narrow lanes, sandstone walls, and evening energy spilling into the streets. Here, the ritual is the chiquiteo, bar hopping with friends, more talk than drink. The stars are pinzos, Basque bites on bread, counters overflow, tortilla, anchovies with peppers, tiny masterpieces. Grab a plate for cold pinzos, order hot specials from the chalkboard. Pair each stop with a zurrito or a crisp chocoli, then move on. Pinchos, a Basque art form. Each bar has a specialty, often skewered with a toothpick. Think simple classics to chefly miniature. Order, savor, repeat. Dive in and wander bar to bar. A zurrito keeps the pace. Or go for chacoli, bright and refreshing. Bar Chepetza, anchovy heaven. La Cuchara de San Telmo, slow-cooked veal cheeks. Gandaritas, grilled mushrooms, and the classic gilda. Dinner as a stroll, delicious, social, uniquely San Sebastián. Leaving San Sebastián's coast behind, we head 1 hour west to Bilbao, Basque Country's dynamic hub. Once an industrial powerhouse, shipyards, steel, smokestacks, in the late 1990s, Bilbao reinvented itself. The spark? Build the Guggenheim here. Skeptical then, visionary now. A sculptural landmark of titanium glass limestone. Titanium gleams, glass flows, limestone anchors the form. Frank Gehry shaped waves into walls. Curves evoke ships on the Nervion. It shifts with changing light. Panels mirror sky and river, a living facade beside the Nervion's waters. Don't miss Puppy and Maman, playful, monumental companions. The museum's impact radiates outward. It sparked a riverfront rebirth. Parks, promenades, and cycling paths shine. Cross the Zubizuri by Calatrava. Sleek lines over the water. We pass Deusto University and the Iberdrola Tower. This is the Bilbao effect. Culture catalyzing urban renewal. Bilbao kept its past. Warehouses reborn. The Euskalduna recalls a ship under construction. Hi, I'm Eugene Aronsky, and this is our tour of northern Spain. We're leaving the dynamic energy of the Basque Country behind and heading west into Cantabria, to its elegant capital, Santander. This city feels different. It's a place that exudes a certain regal grace. Belle Perichoy y Boykerika Ko Dain Koig. Grandeur, the whispers of kings and queens taking the sea air. Much of this is owed to King Alfonso XIII, who made Santander his summer court in the early 20th century. That royal seal of approval transformed this port town into a sophisticated resort, and you can still feel that aristocratic polish as you explore its breezy, wide open spaces. It's a city that invites you to slow down, to breathe deep, and to simply enjoy the magnificent interplay of land and sea. Our first stop is the crown jewel of Santander, the Magdalena Peninsula. This isn't just a park, it's a sprawling public estate that juts dramatically into the Bay of Biscay, offering a perfect microcosm of the city's appeal. As you wander its winding paths, you're treated to a constant parade of stunning views. Craggy cliffs pounded by Atlantic waves and the tranquil, sheltered bay on the other. It's a place for locals and travelers alike, where families picnic, joggers trace the shoreline, and couples find a quiet bench to watch the ferries glide by. Dominating the peninsula is its namesake, the Palacio de la Magdalena. This eclectic, English-inspired palace was a gift from the city to the royal family. Their summer home for nearly 2 decades. Today, it's owned by the city and hosts conferences and events, but its fairy tale facade remains a powerful symbol of Santander's glamorous past. From the peninsula, your gaze is naturally drawn to the sweeping crescent of sand that defines the city's coastline, the Playa del Sardinero. This isn't one beach, but a series of them, linked by a magnificent promenade that is the heart of Santander's social life. In the summer, it's a vibrant tapestry of colorful umbrellas and sunbathers, but it's just as beautiful on a blustery off-season day. Taking a long walk here is essential. It's the perfect place to feel the pulse of the city, to watch the tides, and to understand why this stretch of sand has captivated visitors for generations. Continuing our journey west, we arrive in Oviedo, the capital of the Asturias region. Oviedo feels ancient and spiritual, deeply rooted in its surrounding mountains. This is the historic heart of Christian Spain, the cradle of the Reconquista, and the starting point of the Camino Primitivo. That history isn't just in a museum. It's etched into the very stones of the old quarter. As you walk its clean, pedestrian-friendly streets, you feel a sense of dignity and importance. The spiritual and geographical center is the Cathedral of San Salvador. This is no ordinary church. It's a destination in itself. For centuries, a pilgrim saying, warned, visit San Salvador or not. The cathedral's incredible relics are kept in the Cámara Santa. Inside, you'll find treasures like the Sudarium of Oviedo. The cathedral is a stunning example of Gothic architecture, and climbing the bell tower offers a breathtaking panorama. On the slopes of Mount Naranco stand pre-Romanesque Gothic churches. Santa Maria del Naranco, San Miguel de Lilo, built in the 9th century, they've survived over a millennium. They represent the last vestiges of the Visigothic tradition and the birth of a unique Asturian artistic style. Visiting these churches feels like time travel. Santa Maria del Naranco, originally a royal hall, has simple, elegant beauty with barrel vaults and carved capitals. A short walk away, San Miguel de Lilo, though partially ruined, retains delicate latticework windows and intimate piety. Standing here with the modern city below and ancient mountains above, you connect with the origins of the Asturian kingdom. After soaking in history, it's time for Oviedo's earthly delight, cider, or as they say here, sidra. Asturian sidra is tart, dry, and completely natural. But the drink is only half the story, the other half is the ritual. The most fascinating part is the pour. A skilled escanciador holds the bottle high and lets a thin stream fall into a low glass. Aeration releases aromas and a brief effervescent fizz. You drink the small pour in 1 or 2 gulps while it's fresh. It's fun, messy, and wonderfully communal. A short hop from Oviedo brings us to Gijón, Asturias' maritime soul. Oviedo is the aristocratic heart, Gijón the hard-working maritime soul, Asturias' largest city, an industrial port reborn as a vibrant modern hub. It lacks Oviedo's grand monuments but delivers lived-in energy and one of Spain's great seaside promenades. Life here faces the sea, its rhythm set by tides and salt air. Center stage, Playa de San Lorenzo, a mile of golden crescent beach hugging the city. El Muro, the seawall and promenade, is Gijón's social artery. All day it fills with walkers, runners, cyclists, and families. The beach transforms with the tide. Low tide, football-ready sands. High tide, waves slam the wall. Follow El Muro into Chimavilla, the old fisherman's quarter, birthplace of the city, a maze of narrow lanes. Climb Cerro de Santa Catalina to Chilida's Elogio del Horizonte, an abstract frame of sea and sky, Gijón's modern symbol. Back in town, Mercado del Sur buzzes, iron and glass halls brimming with Asturian produce. Beyond the beach, the Senda Costera traces cliffs, coves, and green meadows, the Cantabrian Sea ever beside you. Hi, I am Eugene Aronsky, and welcome to Chapter 7 of our tour of northern Spain. We're heading to the far northwestern tip of Galicia, to a city defined by its powerful bond with the Atlantic, A Coruña. This is a place where history isn't just in a museum. It breathes with the salty air. You feel it as you stand before the city's most iconic sentinel, the Tower of Hercules. This isn't just some old lighthouse. It's the oldest functioning Roman lighthouse in the world that has guided sailors for nearly 240 years. Nearly 2,000 years. Its stoic granite form rises from a rugged headland, a powerful symbol of endurance against the relentless ocean, a beacon that has witnessed empires rise and fall while faithfully keeping its watch. Climbing to the top of the Tower of Hercules is an essential A Coruña experience. As you ascend the nearly 240 steps, you're literally walking through layers of history. The view from the summit is nothing short of breathtaking. From the ancient stone of the lighthouse, we turn to the dazzling glass of the city's waterfront. A Coruña is affectionately known as the Ciudad de Cristal, or City of Cristal. Once you see the Avenida de la Marina, you'll understand why. This stunning promenade is lined with elegant 19th century buildings, each adorned with magnificent glass-enclosed balconies called gallerias, designed to protect from wind and rain while trapping the warmth of the sun. The effect is a magnificent shimmering facade that reflects the changing light of the sky and the harbor. As you walk along the harbor, you can admire how these glass galleries create an almost seamless wall of light. Take a moment to sit at a harborside cafe and soak in the atmosphere. Beyond its historic landmarks, A Coruña embraces the future with a spirit of curiosity and fun. The Domus, the House of Man, is a modern counterpoint to the ancient Tower of Hercules. Our journey through Spain's verdant north brings us to Galicia's second city, A Coruña, standing proudly on a peninsula jutting into the Atlantic. A city shaped by the sea. La Marina, the stunning seafront. The Gallerias, glass-enclosed balconies. The dazzling facade. Ciudad del Cirici Diverstal. The Tower of Hercules, A Coruña's iconic landmark. The sprawling sculpture park with Celtic and Roman inspirations. Domus, Isazaki's striking sail-like facade facing the ocean, with hands-on exhibits on genetics, senses, emotions, and abilities. Seafood lovers' paradise, marisquerias and fresh Atlantic catch, percebes, zamburinas, simple preparations letting the sea shine through with a glass of local albariño. Old Town narrow streets behind Plaza de Maria Pita. Evening tapas like pulpo a feira, pimientos de padrón, and empanada gallega, a social ritual of sharing plates. A Coruña leaves a lasting impression, glass-fronted elegance, and ancient Roman sentinel, the bounty of fresh seafood, and the wonder of the human body explored at Domus, a refreshing, invigorating stop on our tour of Spain's magnificent north. Leaving the coast behind, we travel inland to the proud capital of the Navarra region, Pamplona, known all over the world as the home of the exhilarating and dangerous running of the bulls. There is so much more to this city than just 1 week of festival in July. Pamplona, or Iruña as it's known in the Basque language, is a city of sturdy fortifications, elegant plazas, and a rich history that predates the Romans. It's a university town with a youthful energy, but also a city that deeply values its traditions and its unique Navarrese identity. Pamplona is encircled by one of the best preserved and most extensive sets of Renaissance-era military walls in all of Europe. Spanning over 3 miles, you can walk along the top of these walls for long stretches. At the very heart is the magnificent Plaza del Castillo, the city's living room, lined with cafes, shops, and handsome 18th century buildings. This is the spot where Ernest Hemingway would sit for hours at the Café Iruña, later immortalizing the city in The Sun Also Rises. While the running of the bulls is the most famous event, it's just one part of a 9-day religious festival. Honor the city's patron saint. If you visit, prioritize safety. Watching from a secure balcony is the wisest way to witness this unique, albeit controversial, spectacle. Beyond the festival, Pamplona's old quarter is a delight to explore. And the Gothic cathedral with its serene cloister. The city is a key stop on the Camino de Santiago. Dive into Navarra's pinchos featuring local produce like asparagus, artichokes, and kilo peppers. One of the great joys is Pamplona's proximity to diverse landscapes. Lush Pyrenees to the north, semi-desert Bardenas Reals to the south. Pamplona serves as a perfect gateway to this kingdom of diversity. It invites you to look past the headlines and discover its fortified walls, gracious plazas, delicious cuisine, and the breathtaking nature just beyond its limits. A robust and rewarding finale to our tour of Spain's northern cities. From the foodie paradise of San Sebastián and the artistic energy of Bilbao to the seaside elegance of Santander and A Coruña. From the pre-Romanesque treasures of Oviedo and the Asturian spirit of Gijón to the pilgrim-filled streets of Santiago de Compostela and the fortified heart of Pamplona, our journey through northern Spain has been a feast for the senses. I hope this tour has inspired you to explore this incredible corner of Europe. Thank you for joining me on this tour of northern Spain's best cities. If you enjoyed our journey, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss our next trip. Captions are available and chapters make it easy to revisit any city. It's been a pleasure sharing these wonderful places with you. Until our next adventure, this is Eugene Aronsky reminding you to keep on traveling.